In Your Voice, Your Vote, tonight we conclude our 5-day 10-question series with District 4 congressional candidates, incumbent Val Hoyle and challenger Monique DeSpain. During interviews, I asked each of them 10 identical questions about key issues that voters want to know about. They were not told in advance what the question would be. Each had 60 seconds to answer. At 60 seconds, we quit recording. And now at 5, we begin with challenger Monique DeSpain. Question number 10. We have asked you 9 questions during the interview process. What is something we have not touched on that you want voters to know about you or your opponent? And you have 1 minute to answer.
Look, elections are about choice. They're about contrast. Oregonians in the 4th District have a choice between a career corrupt politician who's under federal investigation, who repeatedly is casting votes in Congress right now against Americans, against securing the border, against fixing our forests and preventing forest fires. You know, there's a choice here with an ethical, bold servant leader who has a demonstrated performance of not acting outside the bounds of ethics, of being kind of sticking up for the voiceless, giving a voice to the voiceless in an unselfish way for the purpose of making that person whole. You know, Oregon, it does not have representation in Washington, D.C., and I have a proven track record of speaking up for the voiceless and not relenting until the right thing happens, and that is the contrast between me and the incumbent Congresswoman Val Hoyle. Corrupt and not serving Oregon.
Again, the candidates were not aware of their opponent's answer. And here's Congresswoman Democrat Val Hoyle. We have asked you 9 questions during this interview process. What is something we have not touched on that you want voters to know about you or your opponent? And you have 60 seconds to answer.
So it's been the honor of my life to be able to serve in Congress and represent this district. I have worked really hard, enjoyed the work, have the benefit of Peter DeFazio's mentorship, and I've been incredibly successful, more so than most other freshmen, actually delivering for the district, whether it's investments or passing important bills into law. I'm not the person that's going to be on MSNBC, but I am the person that's going to get things done. With me, what you see is what you get. I had to fight my way to get through community college. I worked a good union job, got my bachelor's degree, worked for 25 years in the private sector, and I came into public service to make things better for my family and other families. And I would love the opportunity to earn the support of the viewers here, to be able to work for 2 more years and build upon these successes.
And that completes our 10-question series with Val Hoyle and Monique DeSpain. Now, if you missed any of the previous answers, we have all 10 posted on our website at KEZI.com. Well, the deadline to vote in this year's general election is 5 p.m. on Tuesday, the 15th. Ballots will start going out the next day. If you have an Oregon license or ID, all you need to do is go to OregonVote.gov and enter your information. We also have a direct link on our website at KEZI.com, and you can also register at your local county elections office or mail your registration in. It just has to be postmarked by the 15th. If you think you're already registered, you can visit the My Vote website to check, view, and update your status. Now, Oregon has more than 1 million registered Democrats and about 730,000 Republicans, but the biggest number is the 1.3 million people who are non-affiliated or registered with minor parties. Put it all together and you're looking at roughly 3 million voters statewide. And as for the DMV error, that's already been remedied. Voters were removed and nobody ineligible will vote in November. And when you